Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome and thank you so very much for joining me today. I appreciate that you take the time to come and watch me, but if you're trying to behave and not shop, turn this video off. If you already let the ads play, you've totally supported me and you do not need to watch this video because I sort of fell off the wagon, but I also made a decision that I need to shop when stuff that I like is available. I like blue, right? Especially navy and royal. So 4th of July collections are one of my absolute favorites. And last year I made a bunch of fun 4th of July cards, and then some of them I just hoarded. They're decorations in my craft room. I've been looking at these papers and thinking, if I want to have papers to make cards with that are red or blue, I should stock up, essentially. So this looks a little crazy, but that was sort of my strategy. Then I could make cards during the year with red or blue. It doesn't have to be an American flag or say USA or Liberty on it. And I could have a great time. I could make journals all year long out of navy blue. So let me show you what I got. And then I have a stack from Tuesday morning too. This stuff I got at Whimzees, Whimzee in Beaverton, Oregon. If you're a paper crafter and you are in Portland, Oregon for any reason, the traffic can be a little bad. So it might still be, I don't know, because I never drive that way, maybe a half hour from the airport, depending on time of day. Google would know. It's about an hour from my house. It is like walking into the most crammed, well-stocked, scrapbooking, mixed media paper store. I mean, you probably don't have a store like this in your state. As far as being a scrapbooker and looking for paper collections and authentic lawn fawn, 49th and Market, I can't even think of them all. Oh, One Canoe 2, of course, Echo Park. It's just loaded to the brim. I've been thinking I want to support the store, but also she sent out an email that said she was having a sale, 20% off all the 4th of July stuff, except for the gnomes that just came out. I can't remember who made those, maybe Photoplay, next week. And I thought, well, I don't want to stand in line outside the store, and I'm probably not going to spend enough to make the 20% that big of a deal. Okay, I might have been wrong on that. So I went now. Best selection, I just went. And I had a great time, and I didn't have to wait in line outside the store because it's a very crammed store, and so social distancing is a little tricky, so she can only let so many people in. Let's get going. Let me show you what I got. Liberty is an authentic collection. That's this right here. It is a little bit vintage, cream background, a lot of red and blue. I will show you in the 6x6 just so you can see it all and get an idea of it. One of my absolute favorite papers is this music. It's sheet music, but done in navy and cream. Oh, be still my heart. Love it. The only issue is the back of it is the cut aparts, so I don't love that for journal making. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to use it in a journal because the other side shows. This is obviously a patriotic paper, has things about the flag, stars. You know me, I'll use stars all the time. Paper, more cut aparts, a stripe, a nice pattern. Oh, plaids. These would be good on the men's birthday card or my birthday card. Fireworks, flags. I love the dots. And I think, yeah, now we're repeating. So those are the papers in this collection. I picked up a 6x6. I had a suspicion while I was shopping there that I picked this up last year. And the owner said, you know, that came out last year. You probably have it. And I was like, I'm not willing to take that risk. So I picked up another one, but I decided that's okay. If my whole craft room was red, white, and blue, yeah, I'd probably be okay with that. So I have this. I got the sticker sheet. Keep in mind, you guys, I'm not a good shopper. Like, I'm not the most organized shopper. You'll see that I bought things that I didn't plan to buy. It's okay. I'm not totally sure if I looked at the sticker sheet. I know I liked the dogs, but as a card maker, some of this stuff is too big. But since I picked up 12 by 12, I can make journals with it. I'm a little late for 4th of July journals for this year, but I might make some red, white, and blue ones for my Etsy shop anyway, or I might just make them and hoard them. Kind of depends. So this is the cut-aparts in 12 by 12, and then the other side has the sheet music on it. Love that. Got a couple of those, and then I got this one. And the dots, love the dots with the flags on the back, stars, stripes on the back, and lyrics. This one's very 4th of July-ish, but look at the back. Could go either way. When they put the stars in rows, it is much more patriotic than, you know, a starry sky. But you could pull it off. You could put a cute scene on there and say, love you to the moon and back. Okay, I think I bought these by accident. These are Reminisce, not a brand I'm familiar with. They feel pretty nice, and I do like the pattern. I mean, I'll definitely use it. I just think I was shopping in like a big milk crate, you know, and the paper's all in rows and 12 by 12, and trying to look at everything. So I don't know if I grabbed these by accident, but I like them. They're fun. None of this will go to waste in my craft room. This is a Bow Bunny. Anthem is the collection. And again, I bet I did buy this on purpose. Navy dots, a little bit of navy text. I mean, this could go with almost everything I make, except that it's the cream background instead of white. But sometimes I like that. I need a little change of pace sometimes. So I like those. Then I kind of went nuts on the photo play. I had 3 collections laid out. So I was purchasing Liberty, of course. Then I had another something in a bag. I had 3 bags laid out, and I thought, okay, that might be too much. I don't know. This one I had to have because I love florals with red and blue. I had a collection last year, I think it was Pebbles, that had red and blue in their florals, and I just loved it. I hope you can see. I'll just flip through it as I talk. So I thought I would really, really use this and benefit from it. Oh, look at this. And I'm so glad they're not back to back. I don't love this, so that'll be okay. Plaid, I could go either way on, but I'll probably use this. This is a really nice size for card making, and this one would be lovely for journals. I mean, they'd both be fine either way. Could have gone without the yellow rose in there, or the yellowy one. So this, obviously, very patriotic and 4th of July-ish, but the back, super neutral. The text doesn't show on all of it, so you could use it for anything. Some more cut-aparts here. And a lot of these collections, they are interchangeable, right? I can get away with mixing and matching from Liberty to here, and that makes for really fun journal and card making. I loved this one. I thought this would be fabulous on a journal page as a tuck spot. Really, really like it. I want to visit all the states this year. There's no progress, honey. This is great. Land of the Free fireworks. Oh my gosh. See, this is how I like my stars. So you can use them patriotically, but they look more starry sky night. Love this one. Love it. I didn't really open these up. I did feel the paper because I was asking the owner. So Twyla at Whimzees in Beaverton, you can ask her any questions. She's fabulous. And she was like, oh, just open it up. So I opened it up to make sure I liked the texture. Because photo play, I know they do papers a little differently sometimes. Oh my gosh. And the sticker of this. I love this sticker set right here. And I know some people don't get into stickers. I love stickers. And I don't necessarily take them and stick them on a page. I think that's why some people don't like them. I take stickers, like I'll die cut a circle or a big star, and then I'll put a sticker on it, and then I'll layer some stuff on top of it. Or I'll make a pocket in a journal and then put Liberty across it and embellish around the edges. Stickers don't have to be like flat stuck on a page and left alone like when you were a kid. Let's take a peek in here. So part of this spree too, honestly, it's to support my local stores. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm not, just sitting around online shopping and picking stuff up. But gosh, I don't like to sit around and online shop that much. I just don't. I rather make messes. These are super fun. Oh my gosh, look at that one. Love it. freedom, independence, and the flag, we the people. Oh, these are really cute. This would make a cute tuck spot in a journal. That's one thing about making different types of things. Small journals, big journals, tags, cards, different books. If I actually did like stuffed envelopes like Chica Chats did for me, you use up a lot of different stuff, and maybe some of the ephemera or stickers didn't work for one project, but they will work for another. This one, I don't know what paper specifically did it for me. I think I just like the colors. I don't love the whole watermelon dog thing, but I do like the dog alone. Both photo play. This one is called Land of the Free, and the last one, in case you didn't see the name, let me make sure for those enablers that are still here. This is photo play, and it's just called Red, White, and Blue. And this one is Michelle Coleman. You don't have to pay, if you're a new paper crafter, you don't have to pay attention to who the designer is. But as you purchase paper, if you really enjoy it and you get into it and you love it, you will find that you like the same designers or the same brands of paper. Maybe you buy a brand of paper and you didn't like the stickers or the feel of it or something. That's why we pay attention to brands. I am more likely to pick up a photo play or an authentique collection than a brand that I haven't heard of, especially if I can't feel it. So Land of the Free. This one's brighter. So this one's a little more my color style. Let's Grill, Red, White, and Blue. Let Freedom Ring. Yum. Love this. And you can use this for anything. Absolutely anything. I could make any theme card except, can I pull off a sympathy? I think I could. Yeah, I think I could. The paper feels like dusty or something. Fireworks, red stripe, can't go wrong. Oh, see, this is super cute. Very patriotic, but still love it. Some big cut aparts. States. Anytime you show me all the states, I love it. I need to learn where they all are too. I'm learning geography by getting to know you. So this one's cute, super cutesy. You could make some cute 4th of July cards with it, right? Hope you had a great barbecue, come to my barbecue, that sort of thing. Oh, I'm probably gonna use the back though, huh? Fireworks, stripes and stars. The hearts are cute. Not necessarily my style, but super cute. And I know I have stuff that these will go with. Oh, kind of like that one. And see, not July specific, right? You could make masculine birthday cards with this. You can make me a birthday card with this. You could make Father's Day, all sorts of things. And then the fun stickers. And in a perfect world, if I got to make the stickers, my stickers would not be shiny. They would be matte so that I can more easily put Wink of Stella or other things on them. Plus, sometimes I just don't like the shine on my page, but I'm not willing to give up stickers over it. Whimzees is also on Instagram, so you can follow on there. It's kind of nice to, even if you can't necessarily open your wallet or you're not close enough to support a store, you could follow a store on Instagram and like their posts and comment, and that'll help them get noticed more. So there are ways you can support your community or your friend that owns a store without opening your wallet or even being a paper crafter. I went to Tuesday Morning in Beaverton, which usually is better than mine, but I only make it there a couple times a year. If I go to Whimzees, sometimes I don't go to Tuesday Morning because, you know, well, you saw what happened at Whimzees. And I didn't look in the store. Everything was moved around at Whimzees. And if you're claustrophobic, Whimzees is not the place for you. There's so much to see and so much. I didn't even shop the whole store, really. I was just on a mission for the 4th of July papers. I looked around a little bit, but not a whole lot. And I forgot to ask her about a couple things that if she had, I would have purchased. I just didn't think. At Tuesday Morning, I was looking for dies, a whole bunch, and mostly I struck out. They did have quite a few of these stamp and cut sets. If you're a beginner, these are not the most logical products because what they do is, let me show you another one. I bought this one too. I think this is the same kind of thing. They put a die in here and they put a die or two in the set. They don't go with any of the stamps. So you have a die and you have a stamp, but in a perfect world, maybe your die and your stamp would work together so that you could stamp something and then cut it out nicely. So I can't stamp the image of a bee, but I can cut it out. My friend Katie loves bees, and I have some bee papers in my collection, and I thought this would be a super fun die in our circle of friends if we wanted to make something for Katie, or if we just wanted to, mostly if we wanted to make something for Katie. And I also thought for the journals that I make with that bee paper, it would be good for there. So I picked one up for us. They did have multiples, but I just thought we could share. And then the stamps. Honestly, I don't really buy these sets for the stamps. And I was thinking maybe I should think about putting some of these stamps in a giveaway or selling them or something, because they probably won't get used. I don't know. I might use the Be Happy and that one, but these are cute stamps, and so far I haven't used any of these. So I thought I'd look in my collection and see. I probably need to start prepping for another big giveaway because I've gotten a lot of subscribers lately. I was not familiar at all with this brand of paper, except I think I've heard some people talk about picking it up at Tuesday morning, but I'd never seen it. It's called Webster's Pages, websterspages.com. It feels very nice. It's smooth, but very sturdy. I'm very happy with the quality. I mean, I'm no expert, but it feels nice. It's made in the US. You know, I want to support the economy and keep things moving. So I had to have it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Probably make journals and put them on Etsy because it's not really my style. It might also be something where for my next giveaway, what I'd probably do is let a bunch of stuff pile up, and then whatever the winner doesn't choose goes in Etsy. I'll still do giveaways even though I have an Etsy store. It's just really, it's cute, and it's a little bit diverse maybe. And so the journey begins. I thought it would make really nice traveler's notebooks, or maybe just really cute. It would just be cutesy. I'm trying to get more light, and I'm not doing a good job. Clouds and cute florals, but it also does that funny thing where it mixes color palettes a lot. I don't know if I will put these two papers together, but it does have the same green. Maybe that's a connection. But you know me, I don't use a lot of color. I like things more monochromatic, really. Airplanes, flowers, cut-aparts. The cut-aparts are pretty cute. They're all about travel and adventure for the most part. Picture perfect is general, beautiful. Today is. So you could make one that's like stay at home calm, and then if you're making journals, and then one that's all travel-y. And same for cards. This is an anchor, and I do have some nautical stuff. This one's just beautiful, like twinkling light. I love this floral, and again, it has that same green, so you can make them all work together. More cut-aparts, a little bigger, but more journaling cards. Less text on them, so you can go. Now, if you have journaling cards and you don't like them, this can make a great cut-apart and border. You can put a sticker, you can put die cuts, you can put puffy flowers, you can build on this. So don't look at something and say, well, I never want things with journaling cards because I don't like my handwriting. Well, layer them. This says amazing on it, which I like and I say a lot. The journey of our lifetime. It could be about a trip. It could be about a romance. Orange? Nah. I do like orange. I have orange and use it because of where it falls on the color wheel with blue. So it's fun and it pops. When you open your heart to new experiences and allow your journey to be uncharted, you will see your life in a whole new light. Oh my gosh. Who doesn't want a journal page with that on it? That is fabulous. Love it. And then the back is check the sunset out, shopping, our favorite parts were. This would be great. So I looked at it and I just thought, I didn't come here looking for this. I've never seen it, but I had to have it. And I am getting better because I got tricked a little bit by paper pads. If you can, open the paper up and look at it. Look at the paper, see the colors. Sometimes the color, like on that last Vicky Bouton one that I had, the colors on the package aren't quite the same. These were a little funny, like just when I have photograph papers and mixing them in, that's hard for me sometimes. Love the stripe. This one's just super neutral. And on something like this, if it's almost too boring, just use it for layering. See the back? This is a really nice layering paper if you need it. That's Webster's Pages. Hope you like that flip through. Andrea, are you paying attention? So Vicki Boutin, I liked working with the paper. It has some nice texture. It's very different color palettes and things than other people use. I thought, well, I might want another one of those. This is super weird. They don't put the name of the collection. Oh, it might be called Kaleidoscope. When it's in the Tuesday morning things, they just write premium and don't put the name. So maybe this one's called Kaleidoscope. Purple and green. And I looked through a little bit and it looked fairly true. Like it wasn't like the colors were off on the last one that I got and it wasn't really royal. So there is purple and green throughout. I thought this would make super fun journals and, you know, not so pink. My plan was to get 2 of those, but I'm going to show you, I think that was my plan, but I'm going to show you in a minute that I messed that up. I just thought these are papers I would use. I love this one. Oh my gosh, this is like deliciousness that we could make ourselves, but we won't take the time to do it. But hello, scrap cards right there. That is gorgeous. So when I saw this one, I totally thought of Andrea, but I also thought I like it because it's a pretty palette. You know, I like purple. I got one of those, kind of, I bet I thought I was getting 2 because this is not really one I meant to pick up. See, I'm a terrible shopper. Tim Holtz, $4.99 for 36 sheets. How could I not buy these? If you're new to paper crafting and you're trying to stick on a tight budget, you could do this hobby for almost nothing. So you could say, I'm going to buy 1 paper pad every 6 months. Okay, really flip through them and read them. This one's 24 pages and it's $6.99. This one, same, 24, $6.99. These are not the best value at Tuesday morning. But I'm at a point where I don't buy for the absolute cheapest paper. I just buy stuff that's going to make me happy to use. I don't buy the true bargains because they're almost always pink or maybe not the quality I want. I don't buy my paper based on price. And be careful, because if you just buy stuff because it's a bargain, you will need a bigger house because you're always going to find bargains. Tim Holtz, $4.99, 36 sheets. If you have not seen this blue floral paper, you need to know it is one of my favorite papers. And I found some 12 by 12 in my stash. And I think I mentioned before, I wasn't exactly sure who sent it to me, but I think it might have been Tasha, who is a date with my craft room. And I mentioned her channels, but I'll tell you, she gets sidetracked crafting and shopping and doing things, and she doesn't really make videos. But she has some old ones, and if you're a junk journaler, oh my gosh, you got to check out her December Daily stuff. Was it December Daily, or she made one of her grandparents? It was just a knockout. She kind of made me decide I needed to get into junk journaling. Okay, very vintage, you've probably seen this, very vintagey Tim Holtz. It's kind of red, white, and blue, but look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Isn't that fabulous? Oh, if I make journals and sell them on Etsy, good chance they're not going to have that paper in them. But there's a lot of really fun neutrals in here. Great for layering, maps. I have a big atlas, but still. Really, really a neat paper pad. And he does this thing. I wasn't familiar with it until Tasha told me about it. So there are 12 by 12 patterns in here. Then there are 6 by 6 scale and 3 by 3. So you could buy a 12 by 12 and have small scale patterns to make cards. You get the different sizes in the same one. If you're only a journal maker, you might not want the 6 by 6s and the 3 by 3s. I don't know. Or if you only do scrapbook pages in 12 by 12. But if you do mini albums and cards and tags and journals and make 3-dimensional products, this is a fabulous pad for you. And either way, the blue floral. So I got 2 of these because, I don't know, They were a really good value and I like them, and they have blue. So kind of going with my, I'm going to stock my room with things I like. Now this pad, I don't know. I don't know how this ended up. I don't see a name. Maybe it's art for everyone. See, this one just says mixed media. I don't know. It's very strange. And again, it's 24 sheets of paper for $6.99. Oh, there is some green in here, Andrea. Okay, the owls are cute. Oh, bees. Okay. See, this is an example of I didn't look carefully enough. I just saw the color palette and moved on. And this one is a very pleasant surprise. I love this paper and how it has the bits of green and green here. The hearts are okay. Orange. I love circles. Circles and asymmetrical things. Not really into symmetrical and super rigid. So you'll get an idea of the designers that you like. I like her patterns and styles. Sometimes her color palettes are a little bit of a stretch for me. Yeah, this would make some cute stuff, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh. Okay, not sorry I bought it. Don't think I made a decision to buy it, but not sorry. So that was my Tuesday morning spree. Like I mentioned in my updates video, not a single 6x6 in the whole store. It was so crazy. Sorry for the ridiculously long video. I hope you're taking time for crafting and relaxing. Bye-bye.